if you're struggling with living reactively, you feel like you're living on autopilot, the best thing to do is nothing. It is better to do nothing than to live compulsively, than to just continually distract yourself or chase instant gratification or cheap dopamine just to avoid feeling bored. And these things are so easy to do nowadays because all you got to do is grab your phone. Grab your phone and, hop on Instagram or TikTok or watch Netflix or go on YouTube or watch porn or whatever it is. You never have to feel bored anymore or uncomfortable. But here's the thing. The more that you do those things, the more boring life actually becomes, and the more uncomfortable and hard life actually is. So if you want to break the cycle, know that it's actually better to do nothing and just sit in boredom than to compulsively do something, or even try to be productive for that matter. I've learned that too. Sometimes trying to busy ourselves is just another way that our dysregulated nervous system is coming into play to try and soothe us, soothe the fear, We're either soothing fear or we're soothing discomfort a lot of times, or running away from ourselves. It's not easy, but slow down, breathe, just sit and do nothing. There is immense power in that, in reconnecting with yourself, with awareness. And the stronger you can connect with awareness, the stronger that mindfulness muscle becomes, the less your emotions and thoughts will control you in life. The less identified you'll be with an emotion or an urge that tells you, we should just scroll Instagram or eat junk food, or whatever the vice is that's causing you to feel stuck. It's not easy, and I'll keep saying that. It's not easy, especially when you're in the middle of it. It is simple, though. It is simple to just sit, to just be. And if you're uncomfortable, you're probably on the right track, especially if you're at the beginning of this stage, this process. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. It doesn't mean that you can't slip back into patterns of reactivity and compulsive living, though. That autopilot way of being can't grip you again and pull you down. But we have two choices. You can live compulsively in life, or you can live consciously in life. And at first, living consciously seems boring. To a dysregulated nervous system, living consciously seems boring because it's simple, it's often quiet, it's not over-cluttered, you're not overstimulating your mind. The foundation for it is presence, is being. And from that, you gain the insight into the doing, the tasks that will, elevate your life, if you will, or, lead you to the goals that you want to achieve. And you'll actually be able to show up as the most effective and best version of yourself when you place awareness and mindfulness and beingness at the foundation of your experience in life, rather than reacting to your emotions. And so often we're not even aware of the fact that we do just live reactively from our emotions because we're so identified with them. We don't see the difference between awareness, which is us, and the compulsive thinking and emotions that are always running through us. So come back to yourself, reconnect with the truth of who you are, which is not this mind-body vessel. It's the awareness that contains it, that contains everything that this mind-body vessel can experience. Every thought, emotion, sense perception, every feeling that you have, it's all contained within awareness. And if you can learn to come back into awareness through observation of yourself, of this mind-body vessel, this character that you're playing, you gain more power and mastery over this, over the thoughts and the emotions and the compulsive ways of living that have ran your life. And when you can do that, you can take more control over the direction of your life. Yet so often we try to start with that. Okay, I'm going to change the direction of my life here without having any mastery over this. You are the controller. Life is the video game. Think of it that way. And if I gave you a controller and we're going to play a game together and I didn't tell you how to use the controller, you probably wouldn't do very well at the game. You'd be trying to just press a bunch of buttons and you wouldn't know what to do. But when I told you how to master the controller, this button does this button does that, you understand how to use it, you get much better at the game. Start with the controller, with mastering the controller through awareness, through mindfulness, by slowing down and regulating yourself. Because when you can do that, the compulsive ways of being don't control you anymore. The dysregulated patterns don't control you anymore. The fear that you run away from and the desire that you chase doesn't control you anymore. Awareness, insight, wisdom, truth is what guides you, is what gives meaning and purpose to your life. And life isn't boring anymore because you're not always stimulating your mind. You're okay with the simplicity of life itself. You become more connected to it rather than seeing life as this project that needs to be completed or aced in some way, like it's a to-do list. You start actually living life a lot more. So remember, the best thing to do sometimes is nothing. It's better than living compulsively. Practice just being and sitting with your discomfort and expanding your capacity to hold that discomfort in awareness. Because remember, you're the awareness, not the emotions, not the compulsions, not the dysregulated nervous system. You're the awareness behind everything that you're experiencing, even this video. You're the awareness of the video, not your thoughts about the video. So, hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.